Hello there from Halesowen bus station in Halesowen, and today's video is going to be the 202 from here to Bromsgrove. Now originally I was going to do the 142 from here to Stourbridge, but however, change of plan, I decided to do the 202 from here to Bromsgrove. And as you probably know, the 202 got suspended in 2020 during the first coronavirus lockdown and was replaced by a 44 service that went from here to Bromsgrove but went via Northfield rather than going via Frankley and Bartley Green. But however, in late 2020 the 202 was reinstated, and the main fleet is Wright Street Lights, but however on this video will be an Optare Solo SR, which used to be branded for the 226 Maryhill to Dudley. And I hope that you enjoy the video today. And let's go and have some fun. Hello there guys, welcome to version 2 of the routes that were suspended and withdrawn during the COVID-19 lockdown 1. And this is version number 2. And the first video is the service 202 connecting Halesowen and Bromsgrove. Now, if you probably remembered, the 202 was suspended during the first coronavirus lockdown and was then withdrawn and replaced by a new 44 service that did not serve the 202 route in certain areas. And then later, in December 2020, the 44 was withdrawn and was reverted to the 202 bus route. So it has now returned to the 202 once again. So here is some facts about the 44. So the 44, it was normal route out to Halesowen until coming to the top of Mucklow Hill. Instead of going straight on, it did a right and went directly into Lappel and not serving the Lappel estate. Then it went into the Woodgate Valley, avoiding Bartley Green, and then headed towards Barneshill, going past Barneshill Asda, on the side of Wheely Castle, well on the border of Wheely Castle, and then down into Northfield. And then after Northfield it went up the Frankley Beaches and into Frankley, and then to the Holly Hill Shopping Centre, and then turned off to serve the Rubery Great Park, which is home to the popular Hollywood Bowl and of course the Morrison supermarket. And then after that it went into Rubery High Street, and as you probably knew, it actually followed the 144 route, which is the first Worcestershire Birmingham to Worcester service. And it actually faced the Halesowen direction of the 202, heading towards Bromsgrove, and then facing the Bromsgrove direction, heading towards Halesowen of the 202. So after Rubery High Street, the service went to Lydia Ash, where the M5 motorway is located, and then went into Catshill, and then into Bromsgrove Town Centre, and also providing a connection to the Princess of Wales Hospital, but not going into the grounds of the Princess of Wales Hospital, because the 43, which was the service at the time, which is now the 52A, serves the hospital grounds itself. Now the 202 route, it's Halesowen, then goes up Mucklow Hill, then through to the top end on the gateway to Quinton, and then it went on to the Lappel estate, and then went through Kitwell and Bartley Green, which the 44 didn't, and then along into Frankley by serving Egg Hill Lane, which is my favourite part of the 202 route. Then it went into Frankley, and then after Frankley the service then goes into round the Frankley estate, and then into Rubery High Street, up towards Cofton Hackett, over the Licky Hills on the other end of Rednall, and then into Bromsgrove Town Centre. So then we're now climbing Mucklow Hill right now on the service 202 towards Bromsgrove, and we're just going past the Wicks
store, and then we'll be coming up towards the B&Q store, and then we're going to proceed on to Quinton, which is on the Hagley Road West. And then after that, we'll head down towards the Lappel area. Well, you'll head down to Lappel, and then after the Lappel area, then head in towards Woodgate and Bartley Green, which is also parting with Kitwell. And then after Kitwell, the service will then head up the Gill Lane, the Ravenhays Lane, into Frankley. And then after Frankley, we'll then head towards Hollyhill, Hollyhill, and then after that, to go across the Bowling Road, and then after the Bowling Road, then go on the Gano Green Line, which comes onto the Newins Lane, and then head down half the Callowbrook, and then along the Wisley Road through Wisley Hills, and then after Wisley Hills, then carry on into Rubery High Street, and then after Rubery High Street, then go up towards Cofton, and then after Cofton, the service will then carry on towards Licky and then into Bromsgrove.
We're now approaching the area of Quinton. Well, the approach to Quinton. We will start to join up with the X8 service that comes from Wolverhampton. That is the Wolverhampton to Birmingham via Dudley and Blackheath. So we will be joining up with the X8 as far as the turn-off point by the Quinton Methodist Church. The X8 uses a fleet of E400 MMC Platinum buses, and it's operated by the Wolverhampton Park Lane depot, and then interworks with the 8 at Wolverhampton to form the 8 Wolverhampton to Wollaston Farm. The 8 used to be operated by the Pensnet National Express West Midlands depot and ran Wren's Nest Estate to Wollaston Farm, while the X8 used to be known as the 140 between Dudley and Birmingham, and that used Dennis Trident ALX 400s, E400 MMCs, and also the Volvo B7 RLE Right Eclipse Urbans. The Wolverhampton section was basically the 126, which goes through Bearwood and is the fast and direct service between Dudley and Birmingham. So we're now heading towards the Methodist Church. We're also following alongside the Service 231 service, which is the Halzone to Blackheath and goes by the Olive Lane Estate. And that is operated by Diamond Buses from the Tiverdale depot and uses Mercedes-Benz Mella Strata. It used to be used by Optare Solos, of course a wheel forward right street light, and of course Dennis Darts. But normally it's now worked by a Mercedes-Benz Mella Strata. So we're now going to head to the Quinton Methodist Church. So then, we're now coming towards the Methodist Church now, in Quinton, and then we're going to turn off right and we'll follow the number 9 route, which is the Birmingham to Stourbridge via Hales Owen. And it's the only service connecting Birmingham and Stourbridge, because the other transport connection connecting Birmingham and Stourbridge is the railway line. The X8 is also the only Wolverhampton to Birmingham service these days, but before there was the X7, but that was withdrawn in 2019. So the alternative transport to connect Birmingham and Wolverhampton is the tram, the Midland Metro, well the West Midlands Metro, and of course the railway line. So we're now joining up with the number 9 service that's going to take us as far as the turn off where we'll go on to the Lappel Estate, and then we will be joining up with the 002 service that will take us
as far as Bartley Green, and that is the service Maryhill to Wheely Castle, which isn't far from Bartley Green, and it does a lot of detours and also connects up to Newman University. So here we are, just nearly approaching the Lappel turn-off area. So then here we are, carrying on all the way down to the Lappel area. So we're now within the Lappel area and we're just about to turn off left. So we're now on the 002 route as far as Bartley Green. The 002 uses a fleet of Wright Street lights and occasionally Volvo B7 RLEs and Plaxton Centros and even Denny Starts, E200 and also occasionally the Optare Solos, and there has been a Mella Strata doing the route as well in the past. So we're now in the Lappel area, and then after Lappel we'll then head down along towards Woodgate and Bartley Green and Kitwell. And as you know, we'll also be following alongside National Express routes that come from the Birmingham area, the centre of Birmingham. So, as you know, there's a few more videos to come. Now, there won't be as many videos you might expect in the flesh this upcoming winter, because, as you know, winter is a difficult month, of course, especially for the likes of flu and coronavirus. So I'll still try my best to deliver you the best service I can that you really thoroughly enjoy. So I will try my very hardest to deliver all the videos that will be here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. And like I say, I want to keep this YouTube channel going because basically this YouTube channel is vital for us all. And we need to continue to doing that in the weeks and months ahead. So, like I say, there will be a plan to do a 17, the new version that crosses the Dibdale area. If you know Dibdale in Dudley, and that will be coming up soon. So, anyway, we're just about to head over the M5 motorway. So, the M5 motorway is coming up shortly. So we'll head on to the M5 over the M5 motorway, and then it'll take us into Kitwell, and then after Kitwell it will then take us towards Bartley Green, Woodgate area. So Woodgate is after that, and then we'll go up into Frankley, along to Rubery, up to Cofton, Lickey and Rednall, and then down towards Bromsgrove. And so far we have been doing well, so big shout out to Kimberly, who loves watching my YouTube channel. Keep watching Kimberly because there are loads more videos to come very soon, and I'm glad that you're enjoying my lovely channel. It's the best YouTube channel you can find here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So we're just now heading towards Bartley Green area. So we're not far away from Bartley Green, which is on the South Birmingham region. So the South Birmingham region isn't that far from here. And then after that it will take us towards Eagle Lane, which is my favourite part of all time on the 202 service. And like I say, I do like the 202 route, the best route, the best one. That is my favourite of all time, and I really do enjoy the 202 route. So, like I say, keep watching, guys, with all these videos. So we're now in Kitwell area. So this is Kitwell, and then after Kitwell, we're then gonna proceed towards the Woodgate area and Bartley Green, and then after Bartley Green, we'll then head towards Woodgate. Well, after Bartley Green is Frankley, actually, not Woodgate. It's so, like I say, there will be more videos, and like I say, I might be considering of adding on, like I say, I am planning to do an X14, but it's now likely I'm going to add clips from the 891 onto the X14, because now it follows the same route as the 891, so I will consider doing an X14 Cannock to Telford, but half of it will have to be done virtual due to the fact it's like coronavirus might not allow me to do this, but I will try my very best to still deliver the iconic X14 onto this channel. So we're just now over in the South Birmingham area. So this is Bartley Green, Woodgate area. So we're not far away from the Bartley Green, Woodgate area, and then we're going to head up into Frankley. So Frankley's not going to be far away from here anytime soon, so we'll be heading up into Frankley, and then after Frankley we'll then head towards the town of Rubery. So bear that in mind, we won't be so far away. So anyway, there's an old bus stop, a green and yellow bus stop. So green and yellow bus stop is just right up ahead. Like I say, the X14 doesn't serve the Stafford Park, but what we'll do, we'll do a bit of virtual, and then we'll resume to the 891. And like I say, I'm still going to deliver you the best YouTube channel that you can expect. And like I say, I do enjoy it, so keep watching, guys. This best YouTube channel that you can know of all time. So we're now not that far away, so we will soon be heading towards the Frankley area. So then we're now in Bartley Green area now on the service 202, heading towards Bromsgrove, and then we got to climb up into Frankley to complete most of the journey. Well, not to complete most of the journey, just to continue with the journey. And so we're now heading towards the turn-off, where we'll head into Frankley. So then, let's go through the routes that we've done through 2021. So the routes we started off was the service 242 Stourbridge to Kinver and the 580 Kinver to Kidderminster, and we merged it into the South Staffordshire Adventure. Then we did the 24, the 14A Dudley to Merryhill and the 24 Dudley to Merryhill. Then we did the 5 Dudley to King's Swinford, and then after the 5 Dudley to King's Swinford, we then moved on to do a few other exciting videos on the channel. We then started to do the next video, and the next video after that was actually the service 15 Kidderminster to Starport when it was operated by Aston's, and the 8 rifle range to Hales Park. Then after the 8 rifle range to Hales Park, we then did the service. We included the 15 after that, and then after that we did a Wolverley adventure, which included the 9A9C and also the 580. And then after that, we then took a break and did the 287 rediscovered. And anyway, I'll continue with more of the videos after we come off the Egg Hill Lane. So we're now coming to the bottom end of Egg Hill Lane, so just sit back, relax and enjoy the journey as we climb the Raven Haze Lane onto the Egg Hill Lane. Have just completed our trip along the Egg Hill Lane, so we're just going to go back through the videos we did in 2021. So we did the X14, Oaken Gates to Cannock on the first day of operation. Then we did the 71 Cannock to Wolverhampton, 82 Wolverhampton to Dudley. And then after the 82 Wolverhampton to Dudley, if I said 81, but I think I said 82. Then did the 8 Telford to Bridge North, and then after that we did the 81 Dudley to Wolverhampton, 16 Wolverhampton to Stourbridge, and then after that we did the 2 Huntington to Cheslingham, but we only did the Huntington section virtually. Then we did the 70 Cannock to New Cross Hospital. And then after that we then did the X96 Rendsness to Wollaston Farm rediscovered, and then after the X96 we then did the Wolverhampton Banger Buses Adventure, which included 5:30 Wolverhampton to Rocketpool, 5:45 Bilston to Wolverhampton, 52 Wolverhampton to Cosley Roseville. Then we did the 53 Wolverhampton to Rocketpool, and then I did the 82 Bilston to Dudley. And then after that, did the 657 Starbridge to King Springford rediscovered, and also a few other routes on the same day. And then after that, we then took a break and then did Starbridge Adventure, which was the 299 Starbridge Circular along with the 10A and 10C. And then after that, then did kiddie routes, included the 7 Kidderminster to Sign Hill, 10 Kidderminster to Spennels, and we then did the 3 Kidderminster round to Stourport. Was going to do Arley Kings, but Arley Kings was closed off at the time. Then after that week, then did the 250 251 the Merry Hill Circulars. And then after the 250 251 the Merry Hill Circulars, then moved on to do another video. Was the 296 Worcester to Bewdley. And then after that we did this one, the 202 Halesend to Bromsgrove. And then after the 202 we then did the 242 Starbridge to Kinva, and also we did the rediscovery of the original 242 and also the 228. And then after the 228 and the 242, then did the 303 Worcester to Kidderminster. And then after the 303, we then moved on to do another video, the 133 Kidderminster to Droitwich, and also we did half the 42 Redditch to Kidderminster. And then after the Redditch to Kidderminster, we then did a few others, and then we did the 891 Wolverhampton to Telford, and also the 5 Telford up into Stafford. And then we did the X92 Birmingham to Ludlow, but starting from Halesend. And then after the X92, we then did the 292 Ludlow to Kidderminster, and then we did the 25 and 24, the Halscott and Shrewsbury route. And then after that, we took a long break. We then took a long break, and then we returned to bus filming. When we did the new 8 and also we did the 192. So there's been some good news with more videos yet to come. So the next video that you'll probably see soon is the 15C, the diamond version, and I'm really excited to be doing that. And then we'll take a break for 2 weeks, and then we'll do the 242 along with the 17 and the 18 maybe. And then, well, we won't film the 242, we'll do the 17 and the 18, and then we'll complete most of this channel. What a fantastic year it's been for all these videos, and I'm going to carry on with more of the videos that'll be yet to come very soon. So if you remembered in if you remembered 1 year ago today was an announcement that we were going to be put into a national lockdown the following upcoming week, and that included that we were going to be put into a month-long lockdown. It was a 4-week lockdown with time limited, and meaning travelling was only used for education and also important work, because as you know, education was shut down during the first lockdown, but it was closed during the third lockdown. So that meant I was going to do the current 8 Rother Range to Hales Park, and also the 580 Kidminster to Kinver, but however, they did not go ahead until the start of 2021. This was only because of what of the coronavirus and also the number of cases that was happening. But however, we might not go down that road this year, but who knows? But I know this is going to be a better. Hopefully, this year will get a lot better, because I know it's been a bit of a bumpy start. I know it's been a bumpy start, but now we're getting back into normal life. We are trying to get back to some kind of normality. Like I say, it might not be the same normal as we've known before, but still, this YouTube channel is not going to end, because it's a never-ending YouTube channel. It's endless. So we are looking forward to getting back out more soon. So I'm excited to get this YouTube channel back on its feet, and hopefully this time next year I'll be back to the pre-COVID level. So I am optimistic that I should have this YouTube channel back on the pre-COVID level and back to the right standard as we knew before. But still, just keep going, keep going, keep going, and keep going. And we will get there. So please bear with us in mind, and we'll still keep up this amazing YouTube channel. So still big shout out to Kimberly for watching this YouTube channel. And keep watching Kimberly. There's so many videos to look at here on the YouTube channel, and of course it's one of the best YouTube channels that you can name. So keep watching, Kimberly.
variety of connections. You get connections down to the train station, the railway, Circle the West Midlands Railway. You've got connections to Stourbridge, Kilbrook, Hagley, Kidderminster, Greenwich, also to the hospital as well. If you've got a hospital, you've got Worcester, Caxhill, you've got Birmingham, which we just went completed all the long visits. So we're just leaving Wales Park, and we're doing the chat. Horses is also part of the 2 hours we discovered as well.
Anyway, we're just now doing the part for the 2, and that's going to take us over to part of Casham's End.
then we're now at the General Hospital in Kidderminster. And we are not far away from Kidderminster town centre. appearance to town centre.